Good afternoon. My name is Miladies. I am the shop reader for Fridays 3 to 7 and Sundays 11 to 3. I am here to provide us with some spiritual messages for, drumroll, Scorpio season. I miss y'all. It's been an intense month, as it should be, right? Scorpio season, it's very emotional. I confess I've been crying all week. Tears, knots, all of that. So don't be afraid to let me know. We are intensively releasing. So I'm going to do a collective message reading alongside some oracles. I'm here. We have the virtual option. You don't want to come and see me in person. No judgments. You can do a virtual call where we can still connect with each other. All right. So, Scorpio season. Let's talk about it. It's hello. It's that mental fogginess, confusion, but at the same time intellectual, into the unknown, and your psychic abilities start rising the fuck up. So this is the time that if you're interested in really tuning into yourself and what your ancestors, like you've been scared before, like, oh my God, I'm scared. Well, you know what? They're knocking on your door. You might as well open up. Anything that you're scared of is not for you to tap into. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spiritual team is not here to scare you. They don't even have time for us. Let's just keep it real, right? Let alone trying to scare us if they here wanting to have us evolve and to tap into ourselves. So anyone who's interested in tapping into astrology, tarot, all those nooks and crannies that people will call occult, getting into herbs, lighting candles. If you've been scared before but want to try it out, use this Scorpio season to do so. It's going to be from October 23rd to November 11th, 10th, 11th. And no, I'm sorry, to November 23rd, my apologies. That's Mercury in Scorpio. Mercury's going to be in Scorpio starting today to November 10th. But I already have something about that. Yes, the best season. Oh, the best reader. Oh, I love you. One of my Scorpios buddies right there. All right, so Scorpios, people always talk about, Scorpios, they're dark. Well, I'm coming with a dark reading today. I'm coming with some, all right, because a lot of times people are not interested in tapping into their other side because it could be exhausting. I don't know, you tell me. It could be exhausting. It could be overwhelming. Thinking about your childhood traumas is just tapping into what caused you a lot of confusion on who you are. Many of us been through a lot. And this is the season where things are going to be surfacing up. But, or should I say, and you're a high vibrational person who's able to face this with assistance. You don't have to do this by yourself. Now, Scorpio season, there will be some time where you just want to keep everything to yourself because you may feel that people are not going to understand where you're coming from, or you might even feel that people have never been through what you've been through, that dark stage. I'm here to tell you there's a group out there. There's somebody out there for us to tap into so that we can be able to speak about this side of us, right? I myself have a coach at this current time who's assisting me with my finances. For me, my finances is my dark side, all right? And it's not about the manifesting aspect. It's about having the ability to retain it and gain it. Oh, who's coming? Hey, retain it and gain it. Retain it and gain it. All right, focus. So with that being said, that all comes from my childhood, and I didn't want to look at that because nobody has time for that. It's trauma. It's like, how could this person have done this to me, or why did this happen to me? And I personally, because of the path that I've been on and been doing the healing, I don't ask the how and the why, right? I've come to the conclusion that this is a phase. I'm going to get assistance and I'm going to jump over this the best that I can while I'm having fun. I am promoting for us to heal and have fun. Heal and have fun. Heal and have fun. This is a process for our entire life, right? You think about 20 years of things that you've kept inside for it to surface up. In addition to you living your day-to-day life, you want to be doing that in a month, and you want to talk about I'm healed. Nah, I have been doing this my entire life, and I'm still like, why is there more? No, I wait and I say, show me what's the next lesson with ease. Let me go on this trip real quick. Let me be by a body of water. Let me do these things together. I'm going to cry. I'm going to do that. So Scorpio season is going to take you there. You don't allow it to take you there. There's going to be some intense energy within you that's going to cause you to want to release. That release could be lashing out at somebody. That could be any anger and pain at your partner, at your boss. You may probably not enjoy where you are working at this current time. I know that frustration could be boiling up and can cause you to probably get fired. Let's not get there. All right? Get a notebook. Get a coach. Begin to release. Move your body. Our emotions are stuck in our hips. Most times we're not moving. Even if you want to put on some music and whine, you want to put on some side, and you want to break it down. Bing, 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 bing. Move. You're going to be intensifying your emotions are going to be intense. So, please. That's what I have to say. Now, let's get into this collective reading for the Scorpio season. All right, let's see what's happening. What's happening? And again, Scorpio is a fixed sign. So by it being a fixed sign, there's moments in time where we don't want to change. We want to stay in the space that we're in. Obsessiveness is high. So whatever you're thinking about, you're going to continuously think about that. So this is why it's important to go and have a coach and have somebody to support you. Because when your traumas are coming up, then you start thinking about it, intensifying the emotions and keep thinking about it over and over. Overwhelms you, and then you just leave it there. Now Scorpio season is over. ¿Y qué tú hiciste? All right, so let it surface, write it down, coach, sleep, rest. But most importantly, tap into your intuition. You got all the answers. Pluto is also part of Scorpio transformation. And I will say this with the most warmest heart. There can be some death coming along. All right. So Scorpio season is about death and rebirth. So I will express that as well. Some of us who have sick parents, sick children, anyone who's sick around us, please spend as much time as you can with them so that you can be able to just endure what's in the moment as opposed to do your best. I'm not here to tell you what the fuck to do. Do your best to create happier moments during this time. Let's keep creating happier moments because those things are going to be valuable for us, those who have people who are intensely sick. Endings and beginnings. No. Conmigo no. All right. And last but not least, right? The messages keep coming in. Ancestors. Our ancestors are right on our shoulders. You see how they push me? No, let me stop. Our ancestors is right on our shoulders. Are at disposal, I want to say, of course, with you providing them with some type of libation as well as being able to provide something for them to eat, for them to abundance, like feed your ancestors, you know, get to know your ancestors, feed them, talk to them. This is the month for that. Scorpio season is the sign for that. All right, my ladies. The Three of Swords. Look at this. Some of us is about this season. We want to hold on to things that are hurting us. We want to keep holding on to it because if for some apparent reason we're identifying with it. Letting go of that means that we don't know who we are. But letting go of this also allows you to be a brand new person, a person that understands that they've been through a lot and it's time to let it go. Right? This also talks about anybody who's thinking about doing any magic with binding. Leave it alone. All right, that's coming up. Just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. For the most part, this Three of Swords also talks about relationships, right? Those of us who are in these triangle relationships, all right, it's going to be hurtful. It's going to be hurtful, right? It's going to be hurtful because two people are wanting to move forward and another person is being left out. So really focus on that. If you're in a triangle relationship, allow yourself to figure out if that's how you want to continue to move forward. The red also talks about the root chakra. So again, talking about our childhood. So it gets intense. It gets intense. The 3 is about mind, body, soul. So that's also connecting, getting our intuitions together, getting our mind together to be able to connect with what our purpose is here, how we can release the emotions to see clearly what's happening. Swords is about communication. It may be a difficult season for us to speak about our traumas as well and what has put us in this place of feeling confined. I feel like this overwhelmed. For those of us who feel that our trauma is overwhelming, don't do it all in one season. It's okay. Don't allow yourself to pick one and work through it. This is a lifetime. What I suggest is to combine healing modalities, yoga with some Reiki or energy healing with some sound healing. Combine so that it can help you release in different ways. I'm suggesting that because that's how I do things. In a sense, I don't just do yoga and that's it and think that that's gonna, All right. Now, as you can see, when we release, you see the light surrounding the dark. So remember that darkness is overpowered by light, right? So although these things are in the dark at this current time, they will be receiving the light that is needed. And as the light is needed, yes, it might be excruciating, but at the same time, it's going to be able to let someone in this energy reach a stage of transformation. So if you need to speak about something heavy, do so by practicing how to have the conversation first, right? Working on your throat chakra. If you don't know what your throat chakra is all about, go check it out on YouTube. It's going to assist you. I would recommend to look at this trauma in the face, look at the situation in the face, and really dig deep. And again, if you like to work by yourself, more power to you. You got the Ace of Swords in reverse. You have it. So in reverse, we have it within us. We have the power within us. You see that? You see? I talked about the chakras, right? It's in the sense of everything that you want to release at this current time is ready to come out. The Ace of Swords is the beginnings of it. So you don't necessarily have to go deep into whatever that trauma is, but you can begin to start recognizing it and start bringing it up to the surface. Look at this from this. This is the outside, right? It's in the upright positions. This is the inside. So in the inside, the darkness is breaking through and it's coming up to the light. And as it's coming up to the light, it's going to be a bit of a breath taker, but at the same time, it's going to allow us to release. You see that light? This is beautiful. So honestly, the best thing to do right now is, for those of you who don't like to write, don't write. Speak, do a voice note or whatever the case might be. But this season is really to look at your thought patterns. Let your emotions surface and talk about it to a trustworthy person. Let's not trauma bond, right? We're looking to clear and release. Trauma bonding with your best friend may not be the greatest thing right now. Then you got the Tower card. I said it's gonna be intense. The Tower card here is really talking about, and this is internal. There's a lot of so we're not just one part. We have our emotions, our physical, our spiritual. We have our finances. We have our social groups. All right. We have so many parts to ourselves, and I'll talk about that on a podcast over on Galactic Hood Buddha on YouTube. And you have to really understand that a lot of our insides is being broken down. So while you're in this space focusing on this side, there is another part of you that's also calling out. So there's going to be many parts of you that may feel like it's falling apart. Allow that to happen. You and I and the rest of the world are calling in a change. And when we don't take action towards the change, it's going to come. And it's going to shake shit the fuck up. And that's what Scorpio season is doing. It's like you ask for it. You ask for abundance. You ask for a better lover. You ask for a better job. It's coming. You didn't move, we're going to move you. And that's the Tower card. Yo, Scorpios. Been going through, yes, this damn eclipse retro. Yes. Oh, yeah. The eclipse. It's coming on the 28th, which is in another 6 days. This eclipse, I want to say, whereas the solar eclipse happened in Libra, that really took us down. Like, for a fact, it took us all down, and we had to chill the fuck out for a whole week. This lunar eclipse in Taurus is working with this right here. Is working with the ability for us to release that inability to feel like we don't have self-worth, that we can't do it, that our trauma is, like, we have to wear our trauma on our back, and then we have to, that's who we are, right? I'm a victim of this, I'm a victim of that, right? You are whatever you say after I am. You don't have to identify with that anymore. I am a mother. Your role as a mother is being played out. I'm a caregiver. You're playing the role of a caregiver. This is our scene. This is the acting right now, right? Y'all want it to be actors? Oh, that's me. Or actress. Anyways, so expect intensity, but at the same time, support each other. Get into the communities that are there for you. This, baby, don't do it alone, please. The Son of Cups. The Son of Cups in reverse. Look at this. This is our emotions. Again, pouring out. Our emotions are just asking to be released. This isn't the upright position. This is like we're able to kind of like bring it all out. But it's, again, it's, again, intense. So I want us to ask ourselves, what area of my life brings intense emotions? Because that's the area that's definitely going to be, in a way, coming up. For me, is my childhood, right? So I'm at the stage where I'm around age 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's the age where I'm at right now. It took me 5 years to hold down the little one. So we go into the next, my ladies. And so with that being said, it's my childhood. So for other people, it might not be your childhood. It might be the relationships that you've been through, or the men or women that you allowed in your life. This, for others, it may be our emotional intense with work, career, not being able to find our purpose, you know? And for other of us, is spirituality. Right? Some of us may be having a fight with our spiritual team. And so check out these areas for yourself. All right? Because again, you got swords and cups. Scorpio is about water, is about emotions. So our emotions is really going to be coming at us. Then you have the Ace of Wands. Spirit is inside. Spirit is there. This is you. This is us, this is you, this is me, enlightened. Throughout all of this, throughout this, we are still having the strength and the force and the light from within us, because many of us have already been in this process of clearing out. So we have time for our emotions. Like, what's up? Some of us have time. Like, all right, come on, let me shine some light on you real quick, because I've been through this. I did this already, but the thing is, we're not gonna keep doing this. So I'm here. So everything is the beginning. The Ace of Wands is the start of igniting and shining light on these emotions that have been buried in for quite some time. And I'm a testimony of that, because of my coaching session last week. What I spoke about, they asked me, like, oh, who did you speak to about this? And I was like, nobody. Nobody got time for your bullshit. That's me. That's what I'm saying. Nobody got time for that. We all going through something. All right. So we have swords, cups, emotions. I mean, not emotions. Wands, which is our inspiration as well. What's going to inspire you to face your fears, to face your intense emotions? I'm going to pull out one more card for us. All right, I'm gonna lighten up the mood, but you know, I can't be coming with love and light 24/7, baby. The Mother of Cups. Oh, look at this. Pow. This is like we facing our emotions. You see that? We like, listen, we ain't got time for this. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna move forward. This is also with the feathers, getting your angels, archangels, whoever it is that you believe in, getting them involved, getting God involved. This is directing your emotions to a specific space, right? Wherever it needs to go, whether it's to be cleared through a healing modality, through crying. The shower is an amazing, amazing place to be able to release your emotions as well. Nobody's looking at you. You can cry in your shower, then go to therapy session and focus on the solution. But the Mother of Cups is definitely saying we will have the ability to hold our emotions and no, not like that. But we're going to be able to face our emotions and really give thanks for this season. Again, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. But what I am going to say is going to be breezy, because November's around the corner. So, and this is also in the space of our relationships, right? We're coming off of Libra season. And coming off of Libra season really talks about us putting ourselves in a space of knowing that there was some relationship balance that was happening, as well as again, some of us use Libra season for finances. So right now you've been able to figure out how to balance your finances. Any legal aspects are being arranged, and now when Scorpio season comes up is diving deep into that and clearing out any trauma, emotions after you've been able to, get things. All right, this is the angels' answer. Let's see what they got for us for Scorpio season. Shine some light on this. Through all of this, we have opportunities. What did I tell y'all? We have helpful people. So please, look, that's you. And then that's everybody else coming around you to help you, to enlighten you, to lift you. Me, you. Collective reading. So again, even if it's one person that helps you out. Romance. Oh, shoot. I mean, what would it be Scorpio season without romance? So also with the romance, for those of you, again, who are in the space of being obsessive with your partner or trying to figure out why things are not working out, and the thought keeps coming up, allow yourself to release that thought and ask for a sign that expresses if this person is for you, or should you be focusing on that, right? You're not going to doubt your intuition during Scorpio season. I hope that you don't, or I pray that you don't. Y'all see me? I'm getting intense. Forgiveness. Major. Major, 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 major. Forgiveness starts with you, right? Ho'oponopono. I love you. I miss you. Please forgive me and thank you. That phrase right there, during this season, killer. If you don't know, it's an ancient Hawaiian technique that you utilize to be able to face your fears, and then you just keep those phrases. You keep saying it, keep saying it, keep saying it. If you want to get obsessive with that, and you can literally focus. This is how I've been able to heal a lot of my childhood trauma. In the beginning, when I didn't really know what the hell I was doing, I was just using Ho'oponopono, and I would envision my mother, right, which was the major trigger, and I would envision a situation that was chaotic, and I'll keep saying it, I'll keep saying it, I'll keep saying it, I'll keep saying it. Tears would come down, but once I released that, I did feel much better. I was able to look at the situation from a different perspective, right? This is what some of our healing can look like. Not everybody's healing is the same. I'm not coming with that. What I'm saying is forgiveness is the key. Forgiveness is if it's anything that you do, forgive yourself. You don't have to forgive nobody else. Cool. I'm not arguing with you with that, but forgive yourself. Because a lot of times we put ourselves in a space of feeling like it was our fault. Just forgive yourself. Go ahead, Spirit. Because I ain't speaking about forgiveness at all. You see that? And then there's no need to worry. So we got this, y'all. All right. Let's see what doors of opportunities. Freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from the worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reasons. And this is the door where we could be shutting things out. Allow yourself to open the door. And you see how this door is real thick? This is how our emotions, whatever we've been buried inside, this is how I feel like the thickness of it, the heaviness of it. But here we talk about allowing freedom to flow. So let this season be the season of release. I play too much. All right, last thing, because we gotta add some sass and some flavor to this. Call bullshit on your bullshit. Want to get out of a rut? The first step is to get tired of the bullshit. Your bullshit, their bullshit, the world's bullshit. Spend today honoring your sense of deja vu. Once you can spot the old shit, you can start to stop that old shit. You can start to stop that old shit. So I could have just pulled that card out and we could have had a good day. Nah, I love y'all. Don't forget I'm here to 3 p.m. Take care and catch me on YouTube. We doing a challenge out there.